Hello. This week's topic is local government. Please make sure you read the assigned pages in the chapter as well as the online lecture that is included with this folder. The discussion board question that you'll be answering deals with at-large versus district elections for city council. And so I wanted to just give you a little bit of background on that topic. Cities have different ways of electing their city councils. Now, in some places, the city council is actually called the city commission, but it's the same thing. It's the legislative body that governs the city. And as you'll see in the chapter, there are some cities that have very strong mayors. For example, Dearborn and Detroit both have strong mayor forms of government, whereas other cities have the mayor is not as strong and may just be a member of the city council or the city commission. So please make sure you review that information. But again, in Dearborn and Detroit, which are the two biggest communities that our students come from, the mayors are strong, they have strong powers, and they are elected directly by the citizens, but they work with a city council. The city council is essentially the legislative body for the city. It's meant to be a check and balance on the mayor if there is a strong mayor. But also, again, please review the information in the book, because in some cities, the mayor is actually a member of the city council or the city commission and has a single vote just like every other city council member or commissioner. But with regard to the discussion question, which asks about at-large versus district elections, please understand that not all cities are the same. For example, the city of Dearborn elects their city council members at large, meaning that all the candidates who run for city council in Dearborn run for whatever number of seats there are. I believe there are 5 in Dearborn, and so there will be more than 5 candidates running for those 5 spots on the city council. But it doesn't matter which part of the city the candidate comes from, he or she runs for one of those 5 slots on the city council. In a city that has district elections, which Detroit recently switched to, you have to run as a candidate for a specific district. It's similar to how we elect our members of Congress. The U.S. Congress is based on districts. It's not an at-large situation. So if a person's running for the U.S. Congress, U.S. House, they have to run in a specific district. And that's the way it works in city council races in Detroit. Although there are a couple of at-large seats on the city council in Detroit, but the rest are based on district. So in order to run for a city council seat in Detroit, you would be running in a specific district, and you would have to live in that district, and you would run against other candidates for that specific seat. So again, some cities have at-large. Again, Dearborn would be a good example of that. Other cities have districts. There are pros and cons to both kinds. Certainly in a smaller city, it's better to just have at-large, since it would be hard to divide a small city into districts. But in a large city like Detroit, you can actually have districts, and it would make sense. But again, please review that information in the book. And again, if you have any questions, please contact me via email. Have a great week. Thanks.